Hello students, today we are going to discuss one of the very important topics of the syllabus of DLED first semester paper S1.5 Proficiency in English. Today's topic is MISCU analysis. So let's first discuss what is MISCU analysis. MISCU analysis is a diagnostic tool that helps teachers to find problems in reading of their students. So what is MISCU analysis? It is a diagnostic tool which helps teachers to find the problems in reading of their students. It was originally developed by Ken Goodman, and Goodman uses the term miscue in place of errors or mistakes. So, miscue is nothing but errors or mistakes which a child does in reading. A miscue is any unexpected calling of a word or a part of a text. It says something other than the printed text. So, miscue is the unexpected mistakes of a word or a part of a text that a child does while reading. That is, sometimes the child reads something else or makes some mistakes in reading of some printed text. So that mistake is called a miscue. Miscue analysis focuses on what the learner is doing right instead of his mistakes. So miscue analysis not only finds the mistakes, it actually focuses on what the learner is doing right, even doing the mistakes. It is an analytical strategy for assessing students' reading comprehension based on samples of oral reading. So what is miscue analysis? It is actually an analytical strategy which assesses the students' reading comprehension, and it is based on some samples of oral reading. A miscue analysis is a great way to get some authentic information about a student's reading skills. So as we all know that reading is a very important skill of learning a language, and miscue analysis gets some authentic information about a student's reading skills. It is a means to identify specific weaknesses that a child has in reading. It is a means to use a running record for diagnosis to identify students' specific difficulties. So, miscue analysis is used for the diagnosis of a student's specific reading difficulties. It is also a way to assess reading behavior and identify the reading behaviors that need support. So, miscue analysis identifies those reading behaviors of a child which needs some support. So, now let's discuss the miscues which are to be looked for during a miscue analysis. So we being the teachers, we are supposed to look for certain miscues while analyzing miscues. So those miscues are, first one is correction. So correction miscue is a miscue that the student corrects while reading the text. Sometimes some students does his own corrections while reading the text. This is called correction miscue. Then comes insertion. It is a word or some words which are added by the child that is not in the text. Sometimes children add some words or some words while reading a text, but those words are not there in the text. So this is called insertion miscue. Then is omission. As the name suggests, Here, the student omits a word that changes the meaning of the sentence. Sometimes while reading a particular text, some students omits certain word or words, but that makes changes in the meaning of the sentence. Then comes repetition. Here the student repeats a word or a portion of the text. So when a student repeats a word or a portion of the text, that is called repetition miscue. Then comes reversal. Sometimes some students reverses the order of the text. When a child does that, that is the reverses the order of the text, then comes the reversal miscue. And then it is the substitution. Here the learner substitutes a word with some other word that may or may not be in the text. So this is also done by some students, that he just substitutes some words of the text with some other words which may be there in the text or may not be there in the text. So this is about miscue analysis. So a miscue analysis is a diagnostic tool to find out the problem areas of a child in reading. So miscue analysis, with the help of miscue analysis, a teacher finds the areas of for child's reading where he needs some support. So I hope you have understood miscue analysis, and please try to go through it at your home.